Our nation's health experts and doctors are pushing for eligible kids to get the shot, to get them back in the classroom full time. And today, researchers from Georgia State University and the Metro Atlanta Policy Lab for Education, well, they're giving us a first real in-depth look at learning loss for some of the Metro's biggest districts, specifically for the elementary and middle school students. First, some kids are 7.5 months behind when it comes to reading, and 7 months behind in math as well. For perspective, a full school year is 9.5 months. Up next, the impacts varied a lot depending on the district, subject, and grade level. Not all kids have been impacted equally. And last, kids who went back to a physical classroom are learning faster than those who stayed remote, but not fast enough to put them back where they were before the pandemic began. And the big takeaway here, elementary school kids, the ones who aren't eligible for a vaccine yet, are being hit the hardest.
We don't find large differences for middle school students between remote and in person, but we are finding pretty large differences for elementary school students, suggesting that it's particularly important to get elementary school students back in the classroom.
So here's what researchers say schools should consider to get students back on track. Target students who've been impacted the most and offer high-intensity, small group tutoring. Offer summer school and other programs during school breaks. And yes, in some cases, they recommend extending the school day, something Atlanta Public Schools is already planning to do. They're extending elementary school days by 30 minutes starting in the fall.